right, I'm getting the camera set up here, or my phone, I should say. There's my girl. Hey, how are you? How are you feeling today? I was worried about you last night. All right, can you hear me? Okay. I've got a new little stand here. It's actually, oh, it's wobbling. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get this. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. There. So, Deborah, are you feeling better? I hope. And what did you end up getting to eat last night? That is the question of the day. When I left, you were about to get Uber Eats. So I was wondering, what did you end up eating? Hey there, how are you? Yeah, it's I got my, I can't get the things down here. Hold on. I'm gonna get trying to get everything back in the fridge where it goes. All right, there's Dixie from Lubbock. Yeah. Let's see. Marion's here. You didn't order, you just ate leftovers, but you ordered Chinese today. You know, Chinese is always good. Kind of, sort of right now, I have a little different feelings about the Chinese. I'll just make my own. Hey, Texas Registry Hungry, how are you? What city are you in? Are you real close to me up here in North Texas? Yeah, it sprinkled here just a little bit ago. I was with a client. We were meeting with the builder and we were standing outside talking and it just started sprinkling. That was kind of unexpected, but hey, I'll take it. We got good rain yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, we got good rain. And Patrick's already saying how thick the grass has grown just from all that rain. So, oh, hello, we've got some more coming on here. Yay. Yeah, I went on to Instagram a while ago and did a little say, hey, I'm going live here in just a little bit and hitting some friends up and the kids. My kids are all down in, not you, Deb, my other kids are in Port Aransas down there, and they're coming back tomorrow. And I say kids, let's say it's my son and daughter, and then two friends. But I have many children that call me mom still. But that's just kind of how it was. My house was always the one that everybody came to, but that's how I wanted it to be. And there's Beth. How are you, sweetheart? Yeah, so has everybody got a glass of wine or a glass of something? I don't know. Can you even, Deb? Can you even have any drinks with all the testing and stuff right now? If so, that's it. Okay, Marion, you're having curry chicken. Curry chicken. My daughter loves curry. I'm not a big fan of curry. And yeah, I think it comes from showing too many houses where they use too much curry, and it wasn't always pleasant to show a house that had been cooked too much curry in it. All right, this is not bad. So rosé, I've been hooked on rosé. I've been saving rosé wine for y'all because it's pink, the rosé, and I've been using on my branding, all my channel art and different things. I've been using the roses and the pink and everything. So that's just kind of what I'm going to do. We have Wine Wednesday. I am having rosé all day. That's even, I saw a bottle with that on it. I was like, I'm going to have to try that one night too. So new recipe your daughter's trying it. Oh, okay. Dixie says her son cooks every week and tonight he made loaded cracked potato casserole. Oh my God, it's got to have bacon. Please tell me there's bacon in it. Anything with crackers got to have bacon. I know. Well, we are going to remember last week we were talking about different recipes, and my sister-in-law Jody had was talking about one of her recipes, the impossible taco pie, and I had her send it to me, and she did. So that's what we're making tonight, but I'm putting my little twist on it. I'm turning it into a Weight Watcher impossible taco pie. Bacon, yes, Marion, bacon. It has bacon, okay. Dixie. Yeah, bacon is good. My son loves bacon. And I guess it was 2 years ago or whatever, I was at World Market and I found it was bacon hot chocolate packages, and I got those and put those in his stockings. Yes, I still do stockings for my adult children. Yes, no judgment. They still, yeah. And they don't complain. Yeah. Everything is better with bacon and butter. You bet that it is. Let's see, did I miss anybody? You have to go to work? Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. But thank you so much for stopping in and saying hello. I appreciate it so much. Listen, this is my first class and I'm already slurring. Okay. And I don't know if you can hear it in the background. The grand dog is out there barking at one of the neighbors. Hey, Janie. Glad to see you, sweetheart. I'm glad you got to come in. How's the weather there in Florida? Are you still having storms, or is it pretty calm right now? Yeah, so my grand dog is here, and he's barking at the neighbor who is mowing because he's a butthead, and he has to bark at everything. So my dogs are put up in the kennel while he is out. The only way we can have him out at the same time is if we muzzle him. And my little Chico, we have a muzzle for him, but he does not like it. He doesn't stop until he gets it off, and I'm afraid he's going to hurt himself. So he just goes in the crate when he gets it, like that. There's Jody. Hey, thank you for coming. It's been stormy in North Carolina the last 2 days. Well, I knew you were last night. It was, yeah. Hey, Raphael. Hey. Wine day. Yes, it is. Watching for the big storm coming through. Oh, are you getting a tropical storm, Janie? And if you are, that means you're going to be sending it toward Deb, if I'm not mistaken, because she's in North Carolina. So that means it's been stormy in North Carolina the last 2 days. Yeah, so if you're getting it there in Florida, then that means, is it going to go on over? I haven't watched it. Is it going to go over? It's been raining and storming in southern Louisiana too. All right, so the whole day, eastern Gulf Coast is getting storms. So, oh, hey. So, yeah, he must have to go lay down and take a nap because he's too boisterous out there with the neighbors. And he gets excited and he likes to eat fence. And Patrick doesn't like him eating his new fence. So, yeah. So, yes, headed right for us. Is it a tropical storm or is it a hurricane yet? Or does it have a name? That's the big question. Does it have a name? I know my kids left to go down to the coast. When did they leave? They left Saturday morning. Did the kids leave Saturday morning or Sunday morning? Saturday. And because tropical, well, Hannah was hitting there. So, but they got there, the sun was shining, so it took a turn to, when it hit Corpus, it went down south into Mexico. So they've been there enjoying some beach time and cooler temps. Let's see, Marion, LOL, I thought you were talking about your husband, Barbara Jean. Hi, it's me, Miss. I feel old. You said you were 43 earlier in a response. So that is not old by any means. You could be my kid, you know? So that's not old at all. Um, and Janie is saying starts, okay. It's headed right for us. Okay. Well, have you got your shutters on, your windows and everything? Janie, tropical storm, Isla, am I saying that right? Isla? It, storm is a tropical storm right now. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll hope that she doesn't get too bad. Who's texting me? Something about Whole Foods. Okay. Do y'all ever do that? You just this weird texting just pops up from somewhere. Whole Foods. I don't even shop at Whole Foods, and they're sending me text. Oh my goodness. So, all right. So y'all all know that I hit 1,000 subscribers on Monday, and I was so excited. Was it hang on? You're not over 60. Oh, I'm 62. Yeah. Yes, way, big way. So I hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 1,008 right now. I am just ecstatic. And the thing that was so cool. Well, there were two things that were so cool. Yes, Deb, thank you so much. It was July 27th. I've always had, if I was ever had to pick a number or anything, I always picked 27, said that was my lucky number, because that was the day that I was adopted, and it was July 27th. So back in 1964. So that was July 27th, I guess is a lucky day for me. So it was so cool. That, hey Claire, glad you could join us. And yeah, there is a channel here, J Love Always. I was, I think, 5 or 6 away that afternoon, and she went onto her channel and asked her subs to come over and help push me over the edge. And it's just like all of a sudden that all came at one time, and it pushed me over the edge. I was ecstatic. Y'all saw probably my little live that I did. I couldn't contain my excitement. I just couldn't. It was so I felt so blessed at that time. So, and I've got so many wonderful comments, and the people here have just been amazing. And it's just, if it wasn't for this, oh my God, through this pan flipping demic, I would have lost it. This has really has been a blessing. YouTube, this channel has really been a blessing for me, and all of y'all that are part of it. I mean, it really is. So, all right. So here's an adoption day. That was so awesome. It was July 27th has always been a very special day for me, and it continues to be a special day. It will too. So yeah. New form of spam text. Yeah, okay, you're talking about the Whole Foods. Yeah, I'm like, where'd that come out of? Yeah. Yes, thank you so much. I'm immensely happy. Now, if only the Rangers could win. 4-4. Oh, never mind. It's 4-4. They're tied right now. Okay. All right. Who did? Joey Gallo. He is a big one. All right, so we love baseball here in this house. So 62, you look great, you're 55. Hey, that's just a young kid. I'm sorry. I don't feel my age most of the time. There are a few mornings or after a long day I do, but I think it's all about attitude. And attitude is everything. So, all right, Jody. So I think I told you in the text, I'm going to be making your impossible taco pie, but I am doing it with some revisions to make it Weight Watcher friendly. So, because that's what I live through. So let's see. Marion, Indian cauliflower flour, fried rice with chicken is the meal, and oh, it went away. And you're making a video. Will be up Friday. Having gallbladder surgery. Oh my goodness, Marion. Oh, I'll keep you in my prayers. I had my gallbladder removed April of 1986, and that was before it was laparoscopic. So I had it the old-fashioned way. Yes, but those pains were just, I mean, those gallbladder pains were just up there with child labor pains. I feel you. I know what you're experiencing. Yeah. Wait till you hit 70. Girl, I will be there in 8 years. And Marion, you're 75. Okay, yeah. So, are you on Instagram? I am. And it is age is just a number 717. Claire, I just wanted to stop by really quick, and I'm cooking dinner. Well, we're going to be cooking here too. Claire, what are you going to be making? We're making taco pie here tonight. Mary, yes, they are for sure. Yes, I had 3 attacks that sent me to the hospital emergency room before I finally, someone was wise enough to tell me, don't eat that. Because it'd keep me overnight and I would starve myself, and then I'd be so hungry. And I'd go to somewhere in the morning and have bacon and eggs and biscuits and gravy, and then a hamburger for lunch. And yeah, that wasn't, I'd be right back that night. Thanks, Clara, for stopping by. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, yeah, so y'all all know Deb here. Deb's hanging out in North Carolina right now. So did today, was it a down day, Deb, or did you have to go through a bunch of tests, more tests today? Marion, donuts, Chinese, and pizza. Yep, that'll do it. That'll send you right over the edge. I know when they told me don't eat fat. Jody, no, you want 74 in September? Oh my goodness. I didn't, well, you don't look it, sweetheart. And she is so active. She's always doing something. Once they told me that I shouldn't eat fat, Marion, I lived on lean turkey and pickles until I had surgery. Wow, yeah. So, but you're just having it laparoscopic, so it's just like an outpatient surgery right now, isn't it? When I had mine, I mean, I literally have a scar this big. Where is it? Oh my gut. Yeah. And I remember Mama having one, and hers was even much bigger. They just opened it up and said, let's look at everything there. Oh, that's not a good pop-up there. Okay, I'll read that later. Crap. Okay. I have one of those news apps that pops up news for my area, and that's not one I'm going to put that out. All right, Scarlett here. I'll think about that tomorrow. Today was more paperwork. They did the protocol and the clinical trial, and they did some scans today. Okay, I bet you're worn out. I bet you are worn out. Yeah, Marion, so laparoscopic, that should be a piece of cake. But almost every surgery these days, I think, is, unless it's, you know, if it's not elective, is outpatient. Get you in, get you out, get you in, get you out. Yeah, you've got to be exhausted, yeah, I know, sweetheart. So do you get any rest days, or is it something every single day that you have to do? So yeah, so Jody, I'm going to show you how I changed up your recipe to make it the Weight Watcher friendly. So yeah, let's see. Today I went to my doctor's appointment, my rheumatologist. That the last one was just virtual, but they stopped doing the virtual, so I had to go in to get the it was time for blood work. I'm supposed to go every 8 weeks. And last week it was just, or last time it was just a virtual, so that I didn't go in for blood work. So I had to do it today, and it was time for the G-spot. Y'all heard of that, the G-spot test? I want to see if anybody knows what that is. I thought it sounded funny to me, but let's see. He's scheduled tomorrow, but they said they will wait until next week. Okay. You're exhausted, yeah. So tell me, does anybody know what the G-spot test is? This is going to be funny. See if anybody knows it. Come on, answer. Somebody answer me. Or take a wild guess. Okay, you don't know. Anybody else got a guess what the G-spot test is? I'm waiting. You know the nasty G-spot. It's not that one. Sex hormones? Nope, has nothing to do with that. I'm last. Okay, we proposed a question. If there's anybody know what the G-spot test is? See if anybody can come up with, are they Googling it? Is anybody Googling it? I was going to guess, but I don't want you to get demonetized. All right, I'll tell you. Totally clueless. Okay. There are 3 levels, 1, 2, 3, of a TB test. Gamma globin, no. I have to have, because of my RA, I have to have, and because of the medicine, I'm on the Enbrel, I have to have a, oh God, I'm going to go brain dead, a TB test every year. Well, a few years back, a little incident happened when the doctor that I was seeing, she ran my blood work and my TB test. Well, she ended up leaving the practice, and somehow my blood test results got put into a file, or put into my file, and my file got put onto somebody's desk, and they never looked at it. So when they called for my next appointment, they said, oh, by the way, Dr. Barron is no longer here. You're going to be seeing Dr. Isaacs. And I said, oh, okay. That's fine, because I knew of her and I knew how prominent she was. And actually, she was married to my first rheumatologist, Dr. Rubin, Dr. Bernard Rubin. And Dr. Barron, and he left, he got a fellowship somewhere up north. He hightailed it out of Texas. So, but Dr. Barron was one of his students. And so I was seeing her for a few years. She left, it got put in the paper, or got put in the file, whatever. So when I got to Dr. Isaacs, and she opened it up and she said, did they tell you you tested positive for TB 2 months ago? And I went, no, I think I would have remembered that. So they said, okay, have you had any symptoms? No, I haven't been sick at all. So she said, well, let's just do another one. So I said, okay. So they ran it, and then a few days later, they called me back and they said, okay, you tested positive. Are you sure you haven't had any symptoms? I'm like, I know I haven't had any. So they said, okay, come in and we're going to do another test, another type of test. And they did that one. And a week later, they called and they said, well, that one came back positive too. And I'm just like, I'm not sick. I am not. They said, have you been anywhere? Have you been out of the country? Have you been anywhere? And I went, no, not in months. You know, I think it's almost close to a year. You know, I even been down to Mexico. So what they ended up doing was they said, okay, this is the highest level of the TB test. It's called a G-spot. So, and it has to be sent to, I believe, California. I mean, they have to fill it, the doctor has to fill out this carbon form that has to go with the tube of blood to a special lab to do this testing. So it is the highest level of TB testing. So that one came back and it was negative. So my doctor ended up taking all of that information and she sat down with a doctor that was in her practice there and that specialized infectious diseases. And hi Larissa, hi sweetheart. So apparently there was something in my antibodies that was peculiar and they couldn't identify. And they asked me, they said, well, they said, you haven't been out of the country. And I said, no. They said, well, have you been around any areas of where there could be people that were coming in or any homeless people or any people where some things could come through? And I said, well, I volunteer once a week at church. At the eye clinic. My church is downtown Fort Worth, and they have an eye clinic that helps. There's one in Dallas and one in Fort Worth, but it's a place to where indigent, if you don't have insurance, you can get eye checks and different things there. And I help once a week there. And I told them about that and said, yeah, there's a lot of homeless people that come in there all the time. They come into church wanting sack lunches and stuff, and we help them, give them out and everything. And they tell me to stop that. So, because there was something that I got, but it wasn't enough to hurt me, but it was something enough to raise an eyebrow, and it could have caused whatever this TB. So now she just says, we don't go level 1, level 2 for the TB test. We go to the top one. And so that is your lesson of what the G-spot test is. So somebody that just came in here has no idea what I'm talking about. True, once you just missed out on the whole story on the G-spot test. So, but I hope everybody has a glass of wine. Yeah, it was interesting. So, but hey, I'm fine. So that's all that matters. Yeah. So. And they were so kind enough today. I wore my camo dress and I took it off, but the bandage was camo today too. I thought she goes, oh, we're going to match you. And I said, oh, I love that. So I'm all about camo. So cheers. Yes. Anybody who has a glass here is, I tell you, I'm still celebrating. I am celebrating 1,000 subscribers. I mean, I'm just so excited. Okay, you have a positive TB test too, but every year have to do a chest x-ray from a cat exposure in nursing work. Oh, I bet you do. You see, I wasn't exposed to any of that. So they, yes, Tree wants the G-spot. I know. You know what I'm having. I was hoping Jeannie would join us. She was needing a shot of tequila, though. She was not, Unfiltered 50, she was not feeling very good. She's had a hard time with her back, a whole lot of pain. So, yeah. We were going to stop for wine after work, but it was pouring rain, so maybe next week. Oh my goodness, you need to buy that in bulk and have it. Plan for Wine Wednesday. So yeah, wash hands. So I'm excited for you on the 1K. Yes, yes, I am. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. It was, uh, I'm just elated and just keep on going. I'm working on my hours now. Let's see, what does I need? I think as of this morning, just a little under, let's see, I think it was like 691 on my hours. So that's coming up quite nicely too. So it's, it's so much fun. There's Susie. Hey, I'm so glad Susie is my cousin. Yes, and she's out in Lido. Hey, girl, is it raining out there or does it just look like it's going to rain? Dixie, you got a case? Hey, that is the way to buy it. Yes. Seeing 1K under your name is such an amazing feeling. Yes, I took my phone is a Galaxy Note, so I was able to take a picture of the page, with my little pen thing and saved it. And then my husband, I sent it to him, and he put it on his Facebook. And there's Bethany. Hey, sweetheart, how are you doing? You were on another live. I think there were several doing it. Yeah, I am doing wonderful. I have got me a glass of wine. Yes. Susie, not yet. So does that mean it's coming? Ah, yeah. A lot of people along the East Coast. Jamie from Florida was saying that I guess a tropical storm is headed their way. Yeah. Missed the live last. I missed your live last night too and have to catch up. That's right. Deb did a live last night. Yes. Good, your brain is slow today. Oh, well, hey, have another glass of wine. It'll help. Hey, Susie, the kids are in Port Aransas right now. They got there Saturday and they'll be home, I think, tomorrow evening. They got there right after Hannah left. So, yeah. It's nice chatting with you, but your two toddlers under 5 are going crazy. I can imagine that's probably worse than my dogs. So yes. Well, thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it so much. Did you get the banana email from? Yes, I did. And I put it on Facebook. It didn't have a link to put it on Instagram. I was really wanted to do that. So I put it on my Facebook page and then I sent it to Patrick and Patrick put it, I think on his as well too. So that was fun. 1,000 bananas. I love it. Oh, and there's Lynn. It is back to the overnight shift work. Of course, want to stop and leave my thumbs up for support. I really appreciate it. Take good care. Thank you so much. And you be safe out there too, Lynn. I appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, and True Wants. Okay, True Wants is in Florida too. So that means you in the way of, God, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Isla? Somebody could spell it or say it type it out the way that it should be pronounced. I don't know that I'm doing it justice or not. So yes, I hope you're kicked back and propped up in your bed and you've already got dinner and you're sitting there comfortable, Deb. So I got me a new stand for my phone. I thought because I had hit 1,000 that I could go on and do live directly off of my YouTube app, but apparently not. Not yet. I guess I have to wait for that. And I can't wait for that dang community tab too. Yeah. So, all right. So, are y'all ready to get started on this recipe on the impossible turkey? No, it's impossible taco pie. So, it's typically made with, I am too, Deb. You have no idea. I was elated. And I tell you what, J Love always. That girl took it over the moon for me. And I asked her to send me her address so I could send her something. And I haven't heard back from her. The community tab is to where you can just do a little posting. You don't have to do a video. It's just a little posting of like a paragraph or something saying, hey, whoever is your subs would see this. And it just lets them know, say, hey, just a reminder, I'm doing a live at such and such time. Or you can take a poll on something saying, hey, I'm going to be doing a video on such and such date. And do y'all want to see this? Do you want to see this? Or just give me your feedback on this. So it's just something that I think I would utilize to say, to remind people that I'm doing the live Wednesday or the wine Wednesday, which this is what I'm really, I mean, I get excited for it. I mean, it's fun, and I want to continue doing it as long as others want to do it. So that's what I understand it's for. So yeah, I know that I came on today and I saw several people were posting. I guess that they were going to be doing lives at this time all of a sudden too, and this typically has not been a busy time for lives. I've tried to stick with the same schedule. So yeah. Hey, it's Buggy's mom, Tammy. I watched her and Jamie last night on their live, and they're so helpful. And oh my God, Tammy had the most hilarious things to where she cuts the mini pad adhesives and puts them on the eyes to keep the fallout. It was hilarious. I loved it, but it's such a great idea and so cheap too. You've been using Community Tab more lately. I think it helps with interaction. I think it does. There's Jamie. Hey, sweetheart. Jamie is my go-to tech person because this old gal needs some help with tech. It's like I don't understand all I know. So it's like I'm trying to research and research, but it's just Jamie. You know, your younger girls just you know, you just get this so much quicker. Yes, you're tag teaming. Yes, and Jamie's going to show me how to do um, live streaming with two people to where both people can get the hours, so it appears on both their channels, so they both get the time. So, and I think that's wonderful, and I've got so many ideas of how I can utilize that and interact with people and stuff, and I'm so excited. I have a whole notebook of ideas. It's just like I constantly have these ideas that I have to do. I mean, I've got more ideas than I have time. So, oh, I love you, bro. Jamie, I love you too. You're so sweet. And she's just so good. I mean, she just understands, and she said if she doesn't know about this technology, she'll find out for me. So, but yeah, it's like she was talking about stuff. She goes, oh, well, we can do an Instagram live together. And I'm like, huh? I, I can do a little live video, and that's all I got off of Instagram. I get still confused on Instagram. I haven't really hit home with it a lot, but I want to get more proficient at it. This spring, I was thinking of taking some social network classes at the local college, and I get they had to shut down. So, oh, notebook, yes. Oh, yeah, yeah. So, Bethany, you do too? Yeah, it's just like, you know, I wake up sometimes, you know, and it's just like all these ideas in the morning, even before I have coffee, are coming out. It's like, oh my God, gotta go. You want to make sure you congrats. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. True ones. Take care and be safe if the storm hits your way, okay? Um, and let's see, lifestyle. Laura's here. Laura's in the house. And all right. Laura is in Michigan. Let's see, I hear you on the too many ideas too little time. Yes, yes, it's just like, oh my God, there's so much up here and not enough space. So yeah, I got to move it back up. You don't have one, but I got to buy it. Oh, hell yeah, girl. What are you having with it? Or you just having it straight? And if it's straight, I hope it's chilled. You have sheets of paper written down. I just don't have time. I really try. Well, let's see. You have some little children too. So that is, you have an excuse. I just have 2 jobs plus this. So yeah, sunny summer evening. I bet it is beautiful there in Michigan right now. Yeah, at this time of year. So here it's, I cannot complain really. We have, I think it was just maybe high 93. I think it's just the humidity is just brutal right now. So Tammy says chilled only, have ginger ale. So Tammy, do you keep your vodka in the freezer? And what kind of vodka do you like? That's a good question. So, um, hot as hell, 115. Oh, that sucks. That is so bad. We're actually having nice temperatures. We got that huge rain yesterday, all rain. So it's just getting, when it's the humidity, that's just that's the hard part. It's the dang humidity. But I know the sweating is good for the skin, ladies, but it's just like, it's not good for the spray tan. I can tell you that. So it never cools. I know it's just like your AC runs all night long, and it's like you're thinking, ka-ching, 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 as the meter goes up and up and up. But what are you going to do? Yeah, here we just have the brutal summers, but like in January and February, where other parts of the country are covered under snow, we have a freak snow or ice storm, and that's about it. Otherwise, it's pretty darn nice. Oh, there's that dang news break thing again. Okay, yeah. Have to go, ladies. Oh, Janie, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in. You're usually the first video I watch every morning. I get ready in the morning watching you. So take care, sweetheart, and stay safe if the storm comes your way, okay? Don't be brave. Okay. Angela is here. Hey, Angela, Gina is here in the house. Okay, Bethany's got to go do the bedtime thing with the kiddos. So that's just part of it. So I tell you what we're going to do. Oh, Liz, yes, man, the cheapest the better. Let's see. I'm trying to remember, there's a brand that someone told me it's from Potatoes, a vodka from Potatoes, and it's darn good. And it's very reasonable priced. Yeah. So, Laura, random question. Does anyone know how long sauerkraut open and jar lasts in the refrigerator? I would think until it changes color. And there's Crystal Robin. Hey, no, you're not late. Yeah, you lost track of time. I understand. Hey, not a problem whatsoever. I'm glad you came and glad you're here to join us. So, Crystal left me the sweetest comment earlier on my video, and oh, girl. So, and there's Kelly. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Oh, good to see you here. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so what we're going to do. All right, Jody, you still hanging with me? Are you hanging with me? You're listening to me? I'm going to show you what I have done to your impossible taco pie. Okay? Uh, Jody, let me know you're there. Because I need to ask you I'm trying to remember, I think it was 400 degrees. So let's turn the oven under 400 degrees really quick. Okay, oven is preheating. Okay, so here's what I have. Jody, yes, okay. I've heated the oven to 400. I hope that was right. Got me blushing over here. Oh, Crystal, no, it was just so sweet. And it's just like, can I share what you wrote? I wouldn't unless you let me share. Oh, this sounds yummy. Yes, that's correct. Okay. So I have a pretty pie dish. I believe that dishes ought to be pretty. So this is just a little scalloped one. So what I have done Her recipe, the impossible, the one that Jody sent me, calls for ground beef. Well, I got the lean ground turkey, which is, I buy the leanest possible, and this one is actually 99%. So in Weight Watchers, the turkey is free. So what I did, I sprayed a little bit of the spray olive oil in the pan, and then I put in the ground turkey, and then I chopped up a medium-sized onion, and then I cooked it. Okay, so I'm going to put that into my pie pan. Okay, Crystal says yes, so I'll tell you man. Demisha, Demisha's here. Oh my goodness, sweetheart. You know, one of the things that sucks about this whole season and everything is I wanted so bad to get together with you to come up to Arkansas and you to come down here so that we could hang. Yeah, I'm sick of it. So one day we will. All right, so I don't know if you can see me. I'm emptying the taco meat or the ground turkey and the onion into the pan or to the pie pan. All right, get all the onion in here. All right. You know, I'm one of these people that when I cook, I like to clean as I go, so I'm going to try and refrain from doing the dishes. Okay. So, yes. So I'll work real quick. Crystal said that I reminded her of her sister who had passed away. And that was such the sweetest compliment, and it made a smile on her face. And that just, y'all, that just meant the world to me. It really did. I know Demisha, we've got to do this. We have got to do this. This is just, not only has it just destroyed every bit of my vacation plans for this year, but all other stuff, And like I said before, thank goodness for YouTube. I wouldn't have anybody. I mean, I would be just going nuts. I mean, this is my outlet. I'm a people person. I want to be out there. I need people. I need to talk to people. And if it wasn't for YouTube, I don't know, I'd be going bonkers, 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 bonkers. So, yeah, so, okay, so we have in here. Now, Jody, here's the thing, something that I changed too. You said you used a package of taco seasoning. I actually make my own taco seasoning. And the reason I do this is because of the chili that I make every year. It takes out a lot of the sodium. With this, I can control the sodium amount because if there's something sodium, I'm going to swell up like a balloon. So this is something that I do. So I use this is the same mixture that I use in my turkey chili that I make at least once a week when it's cold weather. So, so this is the seasoning. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour this into my pan and just kind of give it a little stir. All right. So, like so. Tell me that if Yang can cook, so can you. I used to love watching all the cooking shows on PBS. Yang can cook, yes. And Julia Charles, I loved her. Yeah. All right. So here's what it looks like now. Right now, it's just the turkey, the onion, and then the taco seasoning that I made. See, Laura? Yes. Yes. And I've actually, sometimes in the winter, because I'm making the chili a lot, I'll just make a big jar of it and set it aside and then scoop so much out too. So it saves money too. And yes, but the sodium is the big thing. Is the big thing. All right, so we have that in here. Now, 1 can, and I got the old El Paso chopped green chilies, and these are the mild ones. You can get the store brand, but this is this is the 7 ounce, so this is the bigger jar. So I'm not draining it. I'm just going to pour this all on top of my mixture. So, and I'm just going to kind of push that down. Oops. All of those. Okay. So here's what it looks like now with the green chilies on top. Kelly, you noodles lesson. Forgot to add water. Oh my goodness. Kelly, maybe you shouldn't be cooking. Yes. Oh, and Dr. Andrea. Oh, thank you so much. How are you today? Y'all got to go check out Dr. Andrea. She's got some great stuff. And, you know, with all the crap that we're having to deal with right now, a little dose of Dr. Andrea can help everybody. Yes. So, all right. So we've got this. So now, this is something I haven't used when she sent me that recipe. Bisquick. I haven't used Bisquick in decades. Decades. So what we've got here, and I like when I'm mixing something with liquids, I like to use a big measuring cup because it's easier to pour with. So, yes, positive psychology vibes. Hey, you know what? Everybody can use some positivity, especially now. So, yes. All right. So, let me get, first I'm going to get 2 eggs. Hold it, I'm coming. I didn't want this sitting out, otherwise I'd have it ready. Okay, so I have got 2 eggs. And you know what? I like to show off a little bit. If I can do it, watch me get it all over myself. One-handed. Just not go down the garbage disposal. Another one, let's see if I can do it again. One-handed. All right, so I'm going to get me a fork. Mixing up the eggs, 2 eggs now, okay? And this is 1 cup of milk, but it's 1% milk, okay? So this is where it helps with the points as well. 1 cup of 1% milk. And that goes in there with the eggs. And Dixie, I have a little Bisquick booklet and all kinds of recipes of fried chicken, sausage, the sausage cheese balls. That's what I remember Bisquick about, was these sausage cheese balls. I ate my weight in those damn things. Different Impossible Pies. Yes, that must be the same book that my sister-in-law Jody has. She sent me an Impossible coconut pie too. We like, I came in late. Is this Weight Watchers? I heard points. Yes, I'm a lifetime Weight Watcher. So I take all my recipes, or any that I find, and I try and make them Weight Watcher friendly. So that's my goal in life. Yeah, that's a pun, wasn't it? Okay. Oh, I can never crack eggs like that. We'll possibly explain right now. Hey, it took practice. Yeah, it did. All right, so I had the 2 eggs plus the 1 cup of milk, and now I have a half a cup of, this is the original. Okay, she's got a hardcover one. Okay, this is the original version of what is this? A Bisquick. So we're going to pour that into there. And then we're just going to stir. Where's Basil?
I'll put it in the drawer.
Oh, he's in his room. Okay. Okay. Basil's the grand dog, in case you didn't know. He's visiting here with us. So, all right. So, I'm just stirring. So, okay, I had to stop stirring for a second to take a sip of wine. Jody, are you having a glass of wine? Please tell me you are. And did you see Patrick walk by a while ago? Yes, so we're just stirring and giving a lump. I guess it might, if I'd gotten the whisk out, maybe that might help a little bit with it, but hold on, let me grab my whisk. Here you go. I have a whisk. All right, Bethany. Okay, ladies, you've got to run now. Love watching the interest. Listening. Thank you so much, Bethany. I appreciate it so much. Okay, your daughter called. All right, so I'm getting rid of the fork. All right. All right. And so I'm thinking, Jody, because you know I make a version of a Weight Watcher that is chicken pot pie, but I always use a just a pie crust on top of it. I bet I could use this on top of it as well. Patrick, say hi to Jody. She's on.
Hi, Jody.
Did you hear Jody? Patrick saying hello. I know. Wait till you see this. It's just after Jody sent this to me, we made it last week, and it was so awesome. And I knew that I had to make this for y'all. So this is just really, it's so easy and good. And a quarter of this pie is 4 points. Okay. Yes, I saw my little brother. LOL. Have you ever had any purple toad? Does that have anything to do with TCU? I don't know. Demisha says hello.
I'm sending everyone a hello.
He's on there telling everybody hello too. All right. So this, the Bisquick, egg, and milk is just going to be poured on top. I don't know if I can pull this up and do it. Here we go. So we have, you want to come hold this for me? I'm going to show them how. Here. I have a prop here. Isn't this the best stagehand you've ever seen? All right, so we've got the pie here, and then this is the mixture, and we're just going to pour this on top. Like so. All right. It's in here. Can you? I don't know if we can.
No, probably not.
There we go. There it is. Okay, there. My little thing. So it's almost ready in 12 degrees. It can go at not 12 minutes, 12 degrees. It can go in the oven. Deb says hello.
Hi. Sorry, glasses.
And Kelly says hello.
Hi, girls. How are you doing? Good to see everyone.
Purple Toad wine. Oh, it's wine. Okay. I thought, you know, purple is TCU and Horny Toads is the thing. And of course, that's what, you know, Fort Worth, everything here is about TCU. So, okay. Purple Toad wine bottle here in Paducah. No. Oh, and Susie says hello.
Hey, Susie Q. Hey. How are you?
Oh, and Dr. Andrea says hello too.
Hi.
It's just kind of a family thing here, yeah. So I was telling Susie that the kids are down in Port Aransas. So, Susie, side note here. Marissa sent me a Marco Polo, and she was out on the Island Queen, and with Chris, Fat and Chris's parents out there. And, she's not a fishing type of person, but she had her big old hat on and she was sitting there out just having a blast and doing it. And Eric needed some alone time. So he was driving around the island and he was giving me a play-by-play of how the island has changed since the last time he was there. So I had to scoop on all that apparently. So yeah. So, all right, Jody, Purple Toad Wine here in Paducah. So is it a vineyard there in Paducah that where the Purple Toad comes from? I mean, I wish you could send me a bottle. I would love it. Oh, there's the oven indeed. Let's put this impossible pie in the oven. See, I don't know if y'all can see this or not. I'll turn you around here. How about this little stand? Okay. Of course, I've got to try not to trip over the dog food here either. So, okay. You got the kitchen. All right. So taking the pie and putting it into the oven. All right. And that's going to cook for 30 minutes. All right, so I'm going to turn you back around here to me. I bought this little ring light stand, and I thought maybe it depends on the lighting. Right now with the lights, I really don't need the ring light, but if it does get darker or something, I might need the ring light. But with the blinds off, because the blinds had a little issue, we took them off. We got a new one coming. So let's see, I'm going to set the timer for 30 minutes. If I can get 30 minutes, I'll need a new timer. Yeah. You'll send me some. Purple Toad comes from the Purple Toads from Stomping Grapes. Oh, I love that idea. I love that. It's been a few years back, say, here in Grapevine, which is, really between where I live and DFW Airport is a little city called Grapevine. And of course, they have all the wineries. Well, they have a Grape Fest every year. And we would go, and Marissa and I, we would participate in the grape stomp. And it was always in September, and it was so hot. So getting, you cleaned your feet and everything, but you get in there and you just, the ice cold grapes, and you stomp on them. Oh, it felt so good. It really did. So I completely understand that. But oh, Jody, yes, some Purple Toad. That is just too cool. I can't wait to do that. So Crystal saying hello to Patrick. Yes. So, all right. So we've got 30 minutes on this impossible pie. And then we're going to we'll take it out and then we'll put a bit of cheese on it. And when it gets to that point, I'll tell you about that. So I want to see, okay, I need some opinions from y'all. Since I just hit 1,000 subscribers, I need to do a giveaway just for that. So I would like people's input as to what people really like or prefer. I don't do unboxings, so I don't have a stash of samples and different things. So I guess my question is, would people prefer to win a very nice gift card from, say, Amazon, Ulta, Sephora, Visa, or some maybe like a group of high-end cosmetics that could be sent to them. So I would like y'all's input on what I should do for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And I would love any and all input on this. So, this is just, everybody has just made this possible for me. And I'm just excited. I mean, I just can't help it. I am very, very excited. Your sound is wonky again? Oh no. All right. I think gift cards always work. Okay, there's your gift card or treats from Texas, scarf or neutral accessory. Okay, you don't have to do give. Let's see. And do giveaways with what you guys you will find. Oh well, thank you, Kelly, so much. But I just enjoy giving back, and I just really want to thank for. I mean, it's important to me. I really want. I'm believing paying it forward. You know, gift card or treats from Texas. Treats from Texas. Okay, girl, that would be chips and hot sauce and pecans. Okay. Scarf or neutral accessory. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Gift cards. Okay. Uh, where did it go? I thought about gifting a few treats from Michigan. That would be wonderful. I would love that. Michigan's got some good wine up there. Ship wine to Texas, Laura. Okay. That would be fun. Okay. Hey, Foxy Lady. How are you? I want a signed picture and card. So when you are famous, you can say to my close friend. Jamie, you are so funny. I love it. Oh my goodness, gift cards, wine, or anything. LOL. Yeah. Or how about a case of wine? that might be I know it for Regine with my giveaway sent her wine. That's right. Oh yes, wine. See, everybody loves wine. So I was hoping I would have a little surprise here tonight, but it's not here yet. So it'll have to wait until next week. I'm ordering something special. So yes, print an Instagram picture and sign it. Hey, is everybody doing that black and white picture? The challenge accepted. That was so much fun. I love black and white photos. They just seem so creative and sultry. I know the ones that I saw, they just looked sultry. I love it. Susan, I don't want to, but I've got to go. Oh, Wes wants dinner. Well, feed Wes. All right, Susie, sweetheart, love you. See you. I know y'all got anniversaries coming up. Yes, all of you guys, yes. So, all right, have a good one. We'll see you later, Susan. Thank you so much for coming by and saying hi. All right, Foxy Lady, yes. That is, that's another cousin, yes. I've got two cousins up here.
Order pizza.
Order pizza. Order pizzas, Susie. So I've got Misty, I've got Susie, I've got Jody. So we've got family out here. Family's always good, y'all. Family is always good. So, and see, Deb, you have no idea what you're getting into. You have no idea. I've got crazy family, but there's no other way to be, you know. You're burning into it. Thank you. It looks sultry. I put that up there and I went, oh my goodness. That was taken in Mexico last year. So I'm just dreaming about going back, you know. So love you too, sweetie. So have a good dinner. I know Susie is probably one of the best cooks ever that I have. She's just amazing. So I can only imagine she's cooking something really good tonight. So Deb, you're totally in. Yes, girl. You got to come here and meet the rest of your family. The majority, oh, Dixie. Well, of course it's Dixie. The majority of your family's in the DFW area. Well, it should be, yeah, with that name. I love it. So, yeah, so let's see. Foxy Lady is Misty, and she's a cousin. So let's see. Yes. So Misty, how are the girls doing? And are they starting back to school? Somebody said today that something about Tarrant County is going to let the parents make the decision if the kids can go to school or in person, or if they have to do it my computer at home. I don't know. I'm glad I just don't have to deal with that. Oh, no, you can hardly hear what I'm saying. Okay. All right, Jamie, what can I do to fix my sound? How did I fix it last time? Did I go out and come back in?
It's connection and stuff, I don't know.
So is yours coming in okay?
Well, it's there, I can understand what you're saying. So, see, it may just be the connection and stuff, I don't know.
Well, okay, we're trying to figure out if it's the connection. It's reception. Go out and come back in. Okay, Jamie, so Jamie, walk me through this, but I can hear you. Oh, Jamie can hear me just fine. Okay. Sounds like that is what is going to happen where I live in schools too. Okay, yeah, it's the reception. I can hear you fine. You can hear Patrick clear. Okay, so some people can hear it clear and some can't. Okay, so Jamie, if I go out and come back in, do I just hit the end button? Walk me through this, sweetheart, and then come back. Okay, Misty can hear me. Deb can hear me. Jamie hears me. She hears me but it's an echo. All right. I know this happened last week. There's Michelle. Hey, so you can hear me, Michelle, just fine? Or is there an echo or is it muffled? What's it doing? Okay, you can hear, it just sounds like you're in a tunnel. Okay. Are you on YouTube or Yardstream? I'm on Yardstream. Or StreamYard. I'm sorry, StreamYard. It's echoing. Okay. You hear an echo. Okay. So
That we were on last week.
yes, it wouldn't let me do it. It says I wouldn't have access to do it directly to YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I still don't have the access yet to do it directly to YouTube, so I had to go to StreamYard. It's StreamYard, so I had to turn you all the way up. Okay, little of an echo. Okay, it's not bad like last week's echo. Okay. Okay. So I'm waiting for Jamie. Jamie is my personal technology person, so I'm waiting to hear have person that is having the volume go in and out, exit out and come back. And it's their connection. Okay, so if you're having an issue, go out and come back in and see if that clears it up, because some people are not having an issue. So Kelly, go out and then come back in. Okay, exit on the bottom, then enter broadcast again for the same live. Okay, so I'm going to try that because that helped last week. So let's see what happens. I'm going to end.